We are standing at the threshold of absolute power. Before the blinding brilliance of mirrors reveals itself, the story of darkness must be told. Because before light can dominate, war must first carve its shadow into history. This is the Salon de la Guerre, the Hall of War. Located at the northern corner of the Palace of Versailles, this chamber stands as a fierce declaration to all of Europe. It is a message crafted not with words, but with stone, marble, and fear. Look closely at the walls, clad in deep blood-red marble and cold emerald green. These colors were chosen carefully. They are not meant to comfort. They are meant to intimidate. They speak of violence, conquest, and absolute authority. At the center of the room rises a colossal oval relief carved in white stucco. It depicts King Louis XIV, the Sun King, not as a man, but as a god of war. Mounted on a powerful horse, he tramples his enemies beneath iron hooves. There is no mercy in this image. Only dominance. Only victory. Above, the ceiling darkens with painted storm clouds. The sky itself appears to tremble. The goddess of victory descends from the heavens. She places a laurel crown upon France. Not upon the people, but upon the state. Here, everything glorifies military strength. Every surface whispers the same message. Power is born from force. Glory is earned through war. This room exists to remind visitors of one truth. France is invincible. Its king is untouchable. But when we step through the arched doorway, the world changes entirely. The atmosphere shifts. The threat dissolves into light. Welcome to the Galerie des Glaces, the legendary Hall of Mirrors. Take a slow breath. Allow your eyes to adjust. This space is vast. 73 meters long, 10 meters wide. A grand corridor linking the private apartments of the king and the queen. In the 17th century, mirrors were the rarest luxury known to man. More precious than gold. More guarded than weapons. The secret of mirror making belonged to Venice alone. For Louis XIV to place 357 mirrors here was an act of defiance. An act of ambition. An act of calculated arrogance. It was his way of declaring independence from Venetian dominance, and of announcing France as the new center of power. 17 mirrored arches face 17 tall windows opening toward the gardens. When sunlight enters, it reflects endlessly. Light upon light. Image upon image. Creating an illusion of infinite space. This is not architecture alone. This is the science of illusion. This is the art of control. Now imagine yourself standing here in the year 1684. You are a courtier. You wait. You observe. Thousands of beeswax candles burn above you in Bohemian crystal chandeliers. Their flames flicker gently, and in the mirrors, they multiply into countless stars. The air is heavy with perfume. Powdered wigs brush past silk gowns. Shoes glide across polished marble floors. Beneath polite smiles, calculations unfold. The hall of mirrors is not a hallway. It is a stage. A theater where power performs itself. Every movement is noticed. Every reflection is judged. Courtiers come here to admire the king. But more importantly, to see themselves reflected in proximity to him. These mirrors have witnessed triumph. They have witnessed ceremony. They have witnessed betrayal. Royal weddings filled this hall with splendor. Diplomats signed treaties that reshaped continents, including the Treaty of Versailles in 1919, a document that ended a world war. Yet beneath this brilliance lies fragility, because glass, no matter how radiant, is easily broken, just like empires. Just like dynasties. Look closely at the mirrors. They are imperfect. They ripple gently. They blur at the edges. These distortions are scars of time, and scars of suffering. They were created using mercury, a deadly substance. Thousands of craftsmen paid for this beauty with their lives. Their names are forgotten. But their sacrifice remains embedded in the glass. Stand alone in this hall, and a strange feeling emerges. An overwhelming loneliness. The endless reflections reduce the individual to a fragment. Repeated. Diminished. Perhaps Louis XIV felt this solitude himself, walking these halls at night, surrounded only by images of his own power. Now let the sunset guide us. As the sun lowers beyond the Grand Canal, the hall transforms once more. Golden light floods the space. Ceiling paintings glow. Mythological gods awaken in warm hues. The Hall of War fades into shadow, leaving the Hall of Mirrors to shine alone. Silence descends. No footsteps. No music. No commands. Only light. Only space. Versailles teaches us a final lesson. War may create power, but only art creates immortality. The mirrors remain, waiting, reflecting new faces, new generations, yet forever guarding the secrets of the Sun King. Thank you for standing with me in this river of history. If this journey has calmed your soul, consider subscribing to the channel, so we may continue walking together through time. Until we meet again. At another masterpiece of humanity.